the recruitment industry has dramatically changed the last sort of 4 or 5 years. You know, if you take 5 years ago, for example, if you were a half decent candidate and if you ticked probably 6 or 7 out of 10 boxes on the job description, most companies would take a bit of a punt. But the recession has taught people that that isn't the case anymore. You've got to be 10 out of 10. You've got to add value to the business, whether you're a receptionist, whether you're a fee earner, a marketeer. And that's obviously having a knock-on effect to recruiters and their challenge of attracting good candidates. The quality of candidates, they're just not out there at the moment. So, good recruiters can't rely upon job boards. They can't rely upon writing a good advert. A good recruiter nowadays has got to use the methods of social media, LinkedIn, and more importantly, good relationship and headhunting skills. We are strict that if we are interviewing fee earners, that we want them to prove billings. We will give them a grilling. We're not just going to have a 5-minute chat on the phone. Probably 80% of our time at the moment is that we are servicing financial service recruiters, marketing, legal, HR. So obviously the knock-on effect to us is massive. I think big markets that have suffered have been finance and accountancy. I think that's been sort of fairly slow. There's a lot of big finance and accountancy recruitment companies out there in the market that have had a pretty tough time of it, and I think if you're a finance and accountancy recruiter and you're doing well at the moment, you're a fantastic recruiter and your firm should be doing everything to sort of keep hold of you. The obvious ones are also always going to be the construction sector, sort of 08, 9, 10, absolutely dead. Whereas nowadays, we're probably getting 2 calls a day from construction recruiters looking for qualified construction recruitment consultants, whether that be at a trades and labour, so the sort of the high volume, the low margin end, or at the senior white collar, your architects, your surveyors. So that's picking up again. So yeah, there's good promising signs for a lot of industries that have suffered the last 4 or 5 years.